Mr. Speaker, sir, when we first decided to set up YNC, we knew that it would cost more. The cost of education of a YNC student today is more than double that of a humanities or science student in NUS. Likewise, both tuition fees and government funding are more than double. But we accepted this because we saw value in having a liberal arts college in our tertiary education system. YNC had hoped to raise over 300 million Sing dollars to reach an endowment fund size of around 1 billion Sing dollars with government matching and investment returns. This would then have reduced the burden of the annual operating income of fees and government subsidies. YNC has done its utmost in raising funds, but through no fault of its own has not reached its target. Transitioning to the new college will give us economies of scale and reduce costs to some extent. This will be an important consideration, but not the main motivation for the change. NUS has learned much from its partnership with Yale and in operating YNC, and it has affirmed the value of a liberal arts education approach. NUS has decided that it is time to build on the best features of YNC and USP and to take a step forward to expand access and enhance the scope of its educational offerings by merging YNC with the USP. NUS did not do so because the decision involved discussions between the senior leadership of two universities and with their respective boards on sensitive issues of strategy and finance. Instead, NUS, once having settled the broad parameters, wanted to give maximum time for the transition to occur and for the stakeholders to be involved in working through the transition issues. Today, YNC graduates graduate with a YNC degree that is awarded by NUS itself. NUS and YNC have assured all current students that they will graduate with the same degree as their predecessors. NUS and Yale are both globally renowned universities which are well recognized by employers, including the public sector and postgrad institutions. I'm confident that the YNC degree will continue to be highly valued and its past and future graduating cohorts will remain in good standing even beyond 2025. Students in YNC will continue to have access to the full range of majors and minors currently offered by YNC until 2025. I know that many YNC students are actively involved in student organizations and look forward to a fulfilling campus life during their time at the college. The establishment of the new college will open new possibilities for students of YNC, USP, and the new college to interact and collectively participate in active and inclusive student life in the next few years. For faculty and staff, no one will be made redundant as a result of this merger. On this topic, I would like to make 2 points. First, there have been similar concerns about a perceived lack of academic freedom when YNC was established. They proved unfounded. In fact, few believed then that YNC would live up to its ambition. Even fewer would own it. It is perhaps ironic and a testimony to NUS and YNC's efforts all these years that YNC is now seen as a paragon of academic freedom in Singapore. Second, YNC's current policies on academic freedom were in fact framed by taking reference from NUS's practices relating to academic freedom, and these practices have remained unchanged since. The faculties of arts and social sciences in NUS and other autonomous universities also have a long history of teaching and research, including on potentially sensitive and difficult topics long before the establishment of YNC. They are highly ranked globally and attract distinguished scholars. It would be grossly unfair to faculty members in NUS and other autonomous universities to suggest that their teaching or research is in any way less rigorous or of lower quality or less free than that of the YNC faculty. Mr. Speaker, sir, our university must continue to adopt a globally oriented and inclusive posture to stay relevant in the world and keep striving to improve. Many of our newer institutions were started in partnership with leading global universities so that we can learn from the best globally. These partnerships have generally progressed, evolved, and matured, as intended. In some cases, they come to a natural end at the checkpoints designed into the initial partnership agreements. Meanwhile, our universities continue to seek out new partnerships where we can benefit from the experiences of others and where we can value add to the relationships meaningfully. We have much more to learn from others, not just from universities in the United States, but equally from Europe, Asia, and elsewhere. But to be an attractive partner for others, we too must find our own unique value propositions. We cannot and should not be a clone version of others, no matter how successful they may be.